You might actually waste more time deciding what you're going to do as opposed to actually doing it. And I don't mean that in the lazy sense. Like, you talk about your dreams, but you never work on them. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about like food. Like, you be sitting there for 20, 30 minutes trying to decide what you're going to eat. And then you have to cook it and then you have to eat it. Like, bro, you just wasted like half your day. Not literally, but you know what I mean. Most people don't realize how much the energy they're wasting trying to figure out life moment by moment. Planning ahead is not rigid, it's freedom. If you ask yourself every day, what am I going to eat? Or when am I working out? Or when should I edit? Or when should I record? You're wasting time deciding that. That takes not only mental energy and effort to think like, should I do this now or later or blah, blah, blah. But you're actively sitting there thinking about it and time flies. You spent 20, 30 minutes just doing that. Each time you sit there and ponder what you're going to do. And decision fatigue adds up. Every decision you sit there and try to figure out when you're going to make is going to drain your mental bandwidth. And for food alone, it's not just once. You're deciding what you eat maybe 2 to 3 times a day, maybe 4, maybe 5 if you're on 600-pound life or something. It takes up a lot of time that you just don't realize, or you don't consciously clock it as oh wow, I just wasted an hour and 30 minutes of my day, 2 hours of my day. And that's just planning on top of eating and doing your dishes and cooking. Instead, you could pre-plan your meals the day before. You could say, all right, I'm going to eat this, this, and this. Boom, breakfast, lunch, dinner. That way, at least you know what you're going to eat and when. Like, you plan your day, you plan your times for things, you plan your food. So now it's 12 o'clock, you're going to eat your first meal, right? You go to the kitchen, you grab what you're going to eat, and you cook it and you eat it instead of sitting there for 30 minutes deciding what you want. Or meal prepping. Now, I'm conflicted on meal prepping because some foods simply don't taste as good after being meal prepped. Like, the next day, they just don't taste as good. But if you're trying to be a high efficiency warrior, you know what I'm saying? Then it's worth it to meal prep. It's just not as delectable. The food is just not as good, low key. And of course, it depends what food, but just I'd say in general, usually. But meal prepping saves you so much time. So you know what time you're going to eat. So now all you have to do is eat. You skip the thinking about what you're going to eat part, and you skip the cooking. You just eat food, do your dish, or dishes, whatever it is, and then get back to work or get back to whatever you're doing. And I would schedule my day the night before, just like before you go to sleep. Just make sure you have a schedule for your day. Make sure you know what you're going to do throughout the day till you have free time or whatever. Because planning creates structure, and it also saves you mental energy, it saves you time, and just mental space. It also makes you feel less behind. Like, sometimes the day just flies by, and you're like, what the fuck? When did it become 4 o'clock? Right? This is probably a big reason why. Like I remember a few months back, I had this kind of situation where I was like, okay, I'm going to eat now. And then by the time I got back to my computer, I look at the time and I'm like, no way that much time passed. That's fucking ridiculous. You just don't realize it. It's not like conscious time lost. But then later in the day, you realize damn, time flies. It's already 4, it's already 5, whatever. Furthermore, your brain loves predictability. It's less stress and more focus. And that's low-key how it's built to run. So, for example, dopamine loops are a good example of the predictability. Your brain feels the dopamine, and for our ancestors millions of years ago, thousands of years ago, that meant survival. That means things are good. So it loves that predictability of the dopamine because it means everything's Gucci. I feel like I'm Gucci Mane in 2006. And so I'm so weird. What the fuck? And so if you plan your day and every day is the same, your brain loves it. Just like sleep, for example. It loves when you go to sleep at the same time every day, and it'll wake up at the same time every day once it gets in that rhythm. Your brain naturally works on systems and routine. Planning gives you more room for creativity and flow because the basics are handled. Think of it like if you are working, right, and you have one main job, but there's little things that you also have to do for your job, but instead you replace it with AI. Now it's off your workload. So now you can focus your energy, your creativity, whatever it is, and whatever your job entails, and do that thing. It's the same thing where this is taking workload off of your brain. by planning ahead, you're not having to think about it in the moment. Your brain can stay focused on whatever it's doing. It can just take a break to eat and get back to it, or whatever it is. And like I said, it likes predictability, and it loves to stay on topic. Your brain is built to work on one thing at a time, to focus. So before you go to sleep tonight, try planning your day tomorrow. Even just up to like 6 p.m. Just be productive up till then, and then have free time, or however your day works. Make it fit into your day, but try it. Just plan at least part of your day. And I'm not talking like fucking the morning to 12 p.m. I mean, like, at least do it till like your sun goes down or some shit. Come on now. Stop making your life harder than it needs to be. Pre-plan and let your future self thank you for it. Thanks for watching. If I resonated with you or you feel me in any way, shape, or form, I implore you to hit the subscribe button and turn the noti bell on so you never miss a future upload. If you'd like to know me on a more personal level, you should check out my vlog, Joseph Marrone. The link will be in the description. And you better bet you're not going to pre-plan. I bet you if you like this video, you're the type of person who would pre-plan tomorrow. So, you know what I'm saying? Like, just like the video.